Whoever's watching my screen share, how do you like that thing that I'm drawing here?
That looks awesome.
It's
Thanks.
a complaint.
All right.
Yeah, it's my avatar as a plant because it's a. I told you what I'm doing for my birthday, right, Battery?
What are you doing for your birthday?
Me and my dad are going to New York City again so we can watch Little Shop of Horrors on Broadway.
Nice.
Okay.
Also,
That reminds me. What month is your birthday? Oh wait, no, I already have it written
It's
down.
this
My bad.
month.
Never mind.
It's this month.
Yeah, March 4th.
All
I'll
right.
Yeah.
try my best to remember because I have like a Google Doc listing all the birthdays because I'm not good at remembering birthdays.
All right. But yeah, this particular scene is reference to the ending shot of the original ending of Little Shop of Horrors, where the plants climb the Statue of Liberty. Except
Okay.
here, I take it a step further by having the plant version of my avatar not only taking Uncle You and a friend of mine for a ride, but also bursting through the head of the Statue of Liberty itself.
I
Yeah.
see.
Also, hi everyone. We stream now.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hello,
I've been
hello.
talking
Aloha,
a bunch of
everyone.
bullshit about this picture I'm making for my birthday. While Uncle
Oh,
You
hello.
works on animation stuff.
Yeah. I'll show off your stuff. I can show off your stuff if you want later, Patrick.
Alright.
Anyhow, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, as he says, I'm working on animation, and it is all well and funky. I'm animating mouth flaps.
He's lip syncing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be lip syncing more when I do editing. But yeah, essentially that's what's going on.
For the uninitiated, lip flaps is boo boo baby talk for lip syncing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think most people know what I'm talking about, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah, of course, I know.
But yeah, essentially what you do is what we're doing is you go do your lip flaps, and the thing is, I do the standard anime merp thing, but the thing is, you still got to make sure it all is well and this isn't green, is it?
Uh-oh, another Uncle You colorblind moment.
Are they green or is it brown? I can deal with it being brown.
It's brown. I'm seeing brown there.
Actually, maybe
Is it supposed to be green?
I like the
No.
idea of this dude wearing green lipstick.
Chicken wing, hot dog and
It's Earth
bologna.
Day. It's Green Day. I like to wear green lipstick to celebrate Green Day.
I should probably I'm gonna actually make it like a little bit of more of a red actually, just because to make it look more mouth-like. Have you ever heard of brown lips? Hey Steven, how's it going, man?
Hello, stove.
Not much. Just word of advice, Steven. If you get into Yu-Gi-Oh, never have a conversation about the pros and cons of Max C. Trust me.
Yeah, they'll cut your head off and wear it. They'll wear it as a cup.
It's a long story.
Yeah, he said he had a controversial take about this Max C thing, and people wanted him dead for it.
Okay, they didn't want me dead. Thankfully, I mean, it's not like the comments are the worst thing ever, but good lord, the comments that are there are something fierce. And
You plebeian! I hope you get blacklisted from all the tournaments.
yeah, it's on you. I'm not going to any TCG tournaments because I don't need to go anywhere that smells like a chemical waste dump. Oh my god! Like,
How bad are we talking?
Master. Okay, Konami actually had to put like some things in, like some measures in place to tell TCG players to take a fucking bath.
I mean, of course, because like TCG players, like at least a few of them, are
No.
probably like
No.
sweaty apes.
Okay, let me put it like this. I watched like a live stream from the latest YCS. YCS referring to YCS refers to Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series. And dear Lord, the amount of people, the amount of schlubby guys in hoodies is off the chain.
Schlubby guys in hoodies. I love that.
Like,
That's a nice way of putting it.
and like, look, my dude, and look, no offense to the guys who, no offense, and also they were wearing face masks because everyone was wearing face masks, which, fair enough, I suppose, but at the same time,
This is a post-pandemic world, so people are still a little bit scared.
Yeah.
You know what? So it's understandable.
yeah, but at the same time, you could tell it was definitely like getting to them because they also were just like extremely sweaty. Just like, God, that place must like. Oh shit, Jorge Cadme, hey, how you doing? And Super Serious Gamer, People Stanky. I won't get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't worry, One Piece already ruined my life. I legit bought Sanji's cookbook and I'm planning on buying a set that comes with a Straw Hat flag. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Jorge, I think I saw you. You commented on my most recent video. The boy, howdy, that one. Them comments, huh? Okay, I should clarify. It's not like, again, like let me put it like this. Normally with like the likes and dislike ratios of my videos, I don't care that much. Because usually
people can't publicly see the dislikes anyway.
Which is bullshit.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Unless
that
they
is
have a
bullshit.
certain Chrome extension.
Yeah, and and according to YouTube, like it's still 80% of 80% of people like the video, which
that's
is
good.
still good, but that is my most disliked of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. So in a way, I guess I am kind of happy that like, I got the most disliked video out of the way.
Oh, good.
Patrick's cat.
Patrick's
yes,
cat. Patrick's cat. Woo!
my delightful child is
Patrick's
intended
cat.
to now.
Patrick's cat. Let me color in this man's lips and
Forget
then,
Uncle You. Patrick's cat is the real star of the show.
There's actually a new Yu-Gi-Oh!
They should call this They should call this Uncle You the Hercules cast because that's the name of his cat.
Anyways, actually, it's funny because recently there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype making the rounds called Pearly, and they're cats, and apparently they're pretty good actually. Okay,
Yeah,
cat
if
time's
you hear
over.
voices in the background. That's my dad talking.
Okay, cat time is over. Soothing kitten break.
It's peanut butter kitty time. Peanut butter kitty time.
I thought about getting a cat. We could. It's just there's also a part of me that's like, I'm very timid around animals, so. Oh, like to put things in perspective. When I visited Mensch, and Millie was cuddling up to me, Mensch was like, "You should pick her up," and it's like, I can do that. I could do that.
My mom keeps telling me that cats have hollow bones that'll break if I hold them.
No, like no, because the thing is, when I picked it up, I was afraid I was afraid I was gonna have a Lenny from Mice and Men thing happen.
Honestly, I'm kind of nervous to hold. I used to be really nervous about holding cats because I thought they were gonna viciously maul me.
That too, but honestly, most cats are like fairly chill.
Because I remember there was a friend we had, and he owned a cat. His whole house, there was toys all over his house's floor, every inch of the house, and it smelled like cat urine 24/7. And this cat had this like nasty habit where he'd hide under the beds of the house, and when you walk by, he'd sneak attack you and slash your foot.
Ooh, dang good. Super Serious Gamer has 4 cats. What are their names?
It was like tactical too. He directly target your Achilles tendon.
That was funny.
Names are Yoshi, Milo, Apollo, and Mixie. Those are all fantastic names. Aww. I like them, especially Mixie. That's a cute one. You got some cute sounding cats.
See, when you were talking about this video of the PSA with the anti-heroin PSA with the monkey jump scare, I thought you were gonna say that when the monkey pops up on the screen, you were just talking about it like as if it was like this like horrible human woman scream, but like it goes
You know what's funny?
more. It's kind of silly, honestly.
Actually, Battery.
Mm-hmm.
There's and Zeno.
Mm.
What if I'll show you a commercial.
You can just put it in the chat.
Yeah. How do you?
You have to work on your animation.
Yeah. There's this commercial for like a sports drink called "Don't Bananas Are for Monkeys."
Doesn't look like the title suggests. Looks like a.
Well, watch it and find out.
Goodbye, Pyro.
Okay.
Stop eating the monkey's food.
Steven
Okay,
said,
I saw that twist coming.
yeah. Steven says, you guys hear the KFC Double Down is coming back after 10 years? I had one once. It was way smaller.
Why'd you have to say that after we're talking about monkeys?
Huh?
It comes off as a little racial. Never mind.
I'm reading Steven's
I know.
chat.
I'm talking to. I'm addressing Steven directly.
No, I think he brought that up before.
Okay, so it was just bad timing.
Steven, you're good. Don't worry. Anyways, KFC Double Down. I've never had the KFC Double Down. Mostly because I'm not the biggest fan of KFC. For one. Monkey. I'll post it in chat for you. I'm a bit busy, so I can't like pull it up on stream. But here, it's this commercial for like energy drinks in the UK, or protein drinks or whatever, and it has like this creepy ring girl monkey.
But it's not revealed that she's a. It's not revealed that she's a chimp until the very end.
Yeah. But anyways, the KFC Double Down is very much a something I never tried. I heard the premise of it and thought, well, that's dumb as shit, but it's kind of hilarious. But is it good? I don't know. It's a sandwich with chicken as the bread.
That sounds like a heart
literally
attack
chicken
waiting
bread.
to happen.
Literally chicken bread.
Like look. I as much as I like the idea of you can eat it in reverse or whatever, it's. I have my limits.
Eating reverse? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know why I said eat
Yeah,
in
hell,
reverse.
that
This is
child
not.
athletic. What the fuck?
This is not stuffed crust.
Like deep fried Oreo, for example.
I don't understand
I
that
had
at
a deep
all.
fried Oreo once, and it was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
You know what's funny is Mensch,
Sounds gross.
and I think Zeno and I, we found a Donald Trump commercial compilation a while ago, and what's funny is is there was a commercial for Pizza Hut with him and his then wife Ivana, I think her name is.
Melania or Lana, I don't know. I don't know who it was.
I don't know. Number 2, not Melania. It wasn't Melania. And essentially she, it was them like talking about like a divorce or whatever. But Donald Trump's like, I get half the pizza.
I get half the pizza, and you get none of the pizza, because I want the pizza.
No, I like it. I wonder if Donald Trump really liked Pizza Hut, because he was also in a commercial for the Big New Yorker, or when that was being advertised on.
Oh yeah, they're bringing the Big New Yorker back.
Yeah, which I think is actually kind of cool. The Big New Yorkers.
And I saw it, and I'm like, okay, I love pizza, but that's too much fucking pizza.
I'm of the look. Pizza Hut may not be my favorite, but you know what? Like, there's no such thing as too much pizza. And also I think the Big New Yorker looks nice. But anyhow, Steven says, I like KFC in general. I'm biased. That's fair. I think the Double Down comparison is nothing compared to KFC Philippines, where they have literal fried filet with pizza ingredients, where it's called the KFC-tsa. KFC-tsa. How do you pronounce it? KFC's. Let me see this thing.
Speaking of Donald Trump, I know this is probably like months old news by now, but did you hear about him fucking selling NFTs and his shit?
Oh, that was a while ago, and of course,
I know that was like a few months ago, but I was wondering if anyone else heard about that.
That's not the most egregious NFTs I've ever heard. Because I mean, NFTs are egregious in general, but there's one in particular that like
the one where he's like a fucking superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every time Donald Trump does something that involves himself, he's like weirdly masturbatory about it.
What a shock. But like no, but here's the thing. Donald Trump's NFTs were not even the most egregious NFT I've ever seen. And I know like NFTs
Define egregious.
Like horrible. How about that?
Grab by the pussy.
The
Is
worst.
that what it means? Okay.
Let me put it like this: the worst one I've ever seen. Are you guys familiar with a man named Tariq Nasheed?
No.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Sounds familiar.
Tariq Nasheed
is he the guy? Isn't he the guy behind Buck Breaking?
Yes.
I knew it.
He made a line of buck breaking NFTs.
Okay.
Which
how is that not his fetish at this point? How is that not his fetish at this point?
Don't know. Here's the worst part. Let's say if everything he said in those horrible documentaries are true, the dude is literally profiting over gay slave rape.
Slavery.
That is disgusting, honestly.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Tariq Nasheed is.
I thought he was hot. Yeah, I know he's a piece of shit. Fuck him.
Fuck him. Anyways,
fuck him right in the ass.
I ordered those. If you just type KFC pizza, you get it. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see it. Oh, it's the chizza. Oh, I thought it was KFC-tsa. KFC and Pizza Hut are leaving Russia. Here's what that actually means. It means they're leaving Russia.
It means they don't have pizza no more. Not of the Pizza Hut variety, anyway. They could probably get pizza somewhere else.
I know. Actually, you know what's funny about that? I mean, that is kind of interesting in a way because did you guys know that KFC and that Pizza Hut was the first American chain to open in Russia after the Cold War.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Well, now I do.
Yeah, in fact, Pizza Hut made a commercial where Mikhail Gorbachev walks into a Pizza Hut, and like the people there are like debating, oh, he saved our country, he made everything shit, and all that, and then this one guy's like, he gave us Pizza Hut, and then they all turn to him going, Hail Gorbachev!
It's Pizza Hut. Oh.
Yeah, Pizza Hut were one of the. Not really related to conversation. Just want to say that Irate Gamer is a ghost hunting channel now. You know what? That
What?
seems to be more of his modus operandi. That seems to be. I don't want to say what he's good at, but
What
he's-
is this? A fucking. What is this? A fucking poltergeist? No, but seriously.
I mean, I do love sometimes looking in at old channels to see what they do. And I took a glance at what's his face? Shane Dawson. I took a look at I took a look at his channel to see what he was doing after like the world turned his back on him. I think he might be a conspiracy theory channel now.
Oh God.
I didn't watch it because
Globalists, reptilians, adrenochrome. Ah.
yeah, I just think it looked funny. Speaking of Russia, I bought Atomic Heart. I love it. It's a bit Eurojanky. Play it in Russian. The English dub is awful. Okay, I'll be honest. I kind of expected the dub to be awful. Do you?
The dub for what?
Atomic Heart. Cause the thing is, there's it must be said about like some game. There,
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Mensch.
We're
Hey.
seeing it now.
big boy, what's up? How you doing, Munch?
Are you there?
I can't. Are you hearing my screeches?
We can hear you, but
Now
can
we
you
can
hear
hear
us?
you.
I can hear you guys. Did you not hear my death metal scream that I did when I showed up?
No.
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
I did a fucking death metal scream and my microphone didn't pick it up.
Wah,
Wait,
wah.
do it again. Do it again. So that way we can experience it.
Okay.
Getting off
Ah! You didn't pick it up again.
No, I heard it. I heard you go.
I heard
"Ah!"
it. I heard it,
You
and
went-
you
you
just
went-
cut off suddenly.
You were like,
Oh my god, my
Quiet.
phone has noise canceling. What a tragedy.
try it again. Try it again. do
Turn it
again,
off.
do it again.
Let me turn it off.
I'll be right back.
Hey, headphones users, get a listen to this.
Turn it up to maximum volume. I promise you won't become deaf for the rest of your life.
Noise suppression, none. Automatic gain control, I don't know about that, bud. Advanced voice activity, don't need it.
What does it do? Make emojis pop up on the screen?
Echo cancellation, okay, that one's fair.
Okay.
All right, let me see if I can do it now.
You're the right. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It sounded like you were like fading away from existence towards the end.
Yeah, you were like,
I should find an echo. I should see if there's an echo cancellation feature in voice mod actually. The problem is it has the same problem as a bad anime dub where they translate its Russian script word for word, so jokes and lines that only work in Russian don't work in English.
yeah, I can
Makes
see
sense.
that. What are your opinions on the
big
little? What are your opinions on that game's little Vault Boy equivalent?
no.
Who the what's it?
The little, you know about the little sort of Vault Boy-esque character from Atomic Heart.
No. Anyway, I got a new DVD rack from my friend who moved out of his house, and I love it.
Oh, good.
Where is seasons 1 and 2 of SpongeBob?
I don't know why. Why do they have Transformers Prime on Tubi TV but don't include season 1?
By the way, speaking of Transformers, I wanted to bring up something to you guys.
Was that?
Did you know that they made crossover figures between Transformers and Street Fighter?
I didn't know
I
that.
know there were.
but
I knew there
about
were.
the-
I knew there was crossover figures between Street Fighter and GI Joe.
So here's the crossover figures from with Transformers and Street Fighter. So here's Ken and M. Bison.
Okay, I gotta see this.
I
Cause
can't even think of any machines that are like associated with Street Fighter outside of the fucking cars. They beat
I
the shit out of them on a regular basis.
I really don't like them.
oh,
I think it is. I
God.
think it is. I think it is extremely uncanny, the flesh tones that they use for the hands and the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should have just went with like the stark white that they usually. They should have went with white or gray.
Yeah,
No, but
it
like
makes no
here's
sense and it does not look good.
They made one of Chun-Li. Let me find it.
let me pull up the GI Joe Street Fighter figure. There's.
What? All right. Oh my god. Ah!
Marty is on the loose.
I don't want to see Marty.
Marty.
Leave me alone.
Who's Marty?
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
The zebra from fucking Madagascar.
I was about to make a joke about the Madagascar Marty, but you beat me to it. God damn it, Judy.
Real quick, there were a range of.
All right. Here's Chun-Li. That the
But
GI
that
Joe
straight up
one
looks
looks
like a bootleg.
not great.
Let me
It
see
could have
that.
been worse.
The
Yeah,
Chun-Li
straight up
one is better.
Transformers,
The
but it
Chun-Li
just
one
looks
is
like a
better.
bootleg for some reason.
The Chun-Li one Street Fighter is for the Transformer is a little better just because, but it's still very surreal.
Oh, the
That's
Transformer.
just recolored RC. That's just RC.
That's probably why it works the best, Battery. To be fair.
I mean, I
Yeah, again, the
guess, I
flesh
guess.
tones don't really.
Now
the
let
flesh
me
tones make it a little uncanny.
let me find Ryu because I think he looks the worst.
Okay.
So it was Ken, Ryu, Chun-Li, and M. Bison. Kind of an odd lineup, but whatever. I mean, I guess they are the most iconic faces of Street Fighter.
I killed my father too, but you don't hear me complaining about it.
I love that line. I love that.
So
line.
Even still,
they recolored an Optimus Prime figure for Ryu.
which
Okay, let's
does
see how
not
this
make
looks.
sense.
Let's
Oh
see
my-
how. Let's see how little he will look like Ryu, shall we?
Okay, here he is.
Ugh.
Oh, it's the Armada Optimus. Still looks
No,
shit, though.
it's recolored Laser Rod Optimus. That's where he turns into a jet, and it oil.
Oh. I have only just started watching.
Truck, not jet.
I only just started watching Armada, so I haven't gotten.
What
to
do you
that
wait?
part.
What do you mean, Uncle You?
Truck, not jet.
It's
No,
a, he's-
This one turns into both. He
I
turns
know,
into
I
both.
know. I'm referencing the
He's-
old truck, not monkey thing from Beast Wars.
Oh, truck, not monkey.
yeah, that thing that those like Gen 1 or troglodytes used to say.
It-
It
I
seems
will
like a
say
really
nowadays,
bizarre,
nowadays what I am seeing is a lot more people are into Beast Wars than they are to like mainline Transformers, which is at least a little bit disappointing in my opinion. But whatever. I think
people are starting. I think maybe it's because people are starting to appreciate Beast Wars again.
no, I'm saying I think they should be equally appreciated.
I can agree
yeah,
with that.
They represent two sides of the same really cool transforming coin.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Kaiser.
Hello,
Kaiser.
Keezer. How you doing?
So
What should never be remembered though is beast machines. that-
yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot get past how butt ugly Beast Machines looks.
I
It's
think that,
okay
like-
for Beast Wars because it's charming. It's not charming with Beast Machines.
I mean,
think
like
the only thing I
the
genuinely,
genuine,
remember
story is
positively
great.
about
It's just
Beast
that they have
Machines
the
is
shitty
Jetstorm.
designs.
They don't even look like Transformers. It looks like a completely different thing.
They
Uh,
should have just kept what they should have just kept the iconic character like design elements.
They don't
should
even
have
look
kept,
characters anymore. The only characters in Beast Machines that looked cool was like Jetstorm and Thrust. Because they
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
that's
look
what I was
like
saying.
robot.
and Tankor. Tankor looks pretty cool too, even though he's
They,
a bit
actually
chunky.
look like fucking robots. And I do appreciate that Thrust, Jetstorm, and Tankor have actually gotten some recognition outside of Beast Machines, while the other designs have been forgotten forever.
Oh, and Strika. You know Strika?
Yeah.
She appears. She went on to appear in animated and Cyberverse.
Cyberverse is interesting
I
because
just started watching that too.
Cyberverse, it seems like like one of the most kiddie takes on Transformers, but it works somehow.
It has like a lot of like stuff. It's got like a lot of lore elements like from other like iterations put in.
Also, there's like
Right.
no human beings in it, which is the best part about it.
No, I
Yeah.
think you could do human characters right.
I don't.
That's a bad take because I watch Armada and I find the human characters entertaining in that.
James?
Well, how
I
about more
think every
reasonable
single-
take? You
I
can
think
make a
every-
Transformers story that's just carried by the Transformers without having humans.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think every single series that integrates human beings in it is worse off for it. Beast Wars is the prime example. You need to have this focus be on the Transformers, not on the stupid ass humans sitting off to the sidelines and gawking.
I think that's bullshit because I think that like animated in particular handles the human element pretty well.
The hot take, I still found them all annoying. I wanted the show to be nothing but like Megatron kicking the shit out of Starscream and Knockout giving funny one-liners.
Oh, I'm not talking about Prime. I'm talking about animated.
Oh, well, animated was all right. The
Yeah, I
humans
like
in
how it does like the human.
that at least did something.
Yeah, like you
And
have like
Beast Wars, the humans weren't even fully evolved yet.
you got like rather memorable human characters in that. Like Sorry, for example, Dr. Sumdac. You got
At least they were actually
Officer
given unique.
Vanzone.
At least they were given actual unique characterization, and they did something instead of the humans in Transformers Prime who seemed to be shoehorned everywhere, and I hated it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It didn't feel organic.
Meanwhile, the animated it actually like puts effort into like characterizing their humans. And also, I like the fact that they do the silly sort of human supervillain thing. That always kind of entertaining. You got the,
It's a lot like the G1 show where you had villains like Dr. Arkeville or whatever his fucking name was. Whoever the fucking dude with the robotic hand and the weird robot brain was.
I am the robot brain.
and then you got the angry archer. You got
The guy-
Knockdown.
The headmaster.
Total ownage.
I did think it was pretty cool that in animated, whenever any of the Decepticons came on stream and got into a fight with like the Autobots, like
On
not with
stream?
the main, yeah, on screen. They came on screen, like not against the main cast, but the Decepticons that always routinely like body the fucking Autobots, like no matter what the situation was, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah. Because nearly all of them are like bigger than the Autobots.
Well, they're all bigger than the Autobots, and it acknowledges the fact that, all the Decepticons were built for war while the Autobots were not.
Yeah. In fact, I think that like some of the Autobots that were like designed to be what war machines to begin with. They're in animated. They're redesigned to be like, or like non-combative vehicles. Like even Warpath, he's
Like
turned
he
into
was
like a
just
sort
like
of
some kind of like radar vehicle.
yeah. I think that didn't animated also introduce the idea of Wheeljack having facial hair?
I don't like that.
I
Your
think
blade
it's
is
funny.
weak and my day is ruined.
I don't like that. I think it further ruined how Wheeljack looks in Cyberverse. I don't like it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Transformers with facial hair in general.
To be,
Like,
to be
I
fair,
still think in the Transformers movie, like Scourge and like the Sweeps and Unicron having facial hair is kind of hokey.
wait, Unicron
then
appear.
what-
Wait, Unicron appear properly in the Transformers?
no, not the Bayverse, not the Bayverse in like the
Oh.
original movie.
I'm talking about like in the original Transformers '86 movie, Unicron, the Sweeps, and Redgar all had facial hair.
What?
True. I guess I was also thinking into the Bayverse because they have like little metal jangly bits coming off.
I
to
think it
look-
works a little bit better in the Bayverse
Also-
just because of the aesthetic, but
I mean,
nah.
but even before the movie, you had like Alpha Trion with his fantastic mustache.
I at least appreciate what they were doing with his mustache a little better because they made it look just more like a structure on his face rather than just. Well, no, I take that back. They did a flashback where it was just like a little fucking like a little mustache. Didn't have the
mean,
fucking
to be
long beard
fair,
yet.
To be fair, Cybertronians are not just ordinary robots; they're living organisms. So if they're gonna have facial hair, so be it. If they somehow, by some circumstance, get facial hair, whatever.
I don't know. I just I like more other Cybertronians like face designs like Tidal Wave or fucking Lugnut. Like the mean fucking looking unhumanoid faces. Those are the ones I like.
Yeah, I like that. And again, I also really like
I like
Trypticon myself.
I like my Decepticons to be cool and edgy with their bug mandibles.
I don't like the bug mandibles. I just think they should look like, robots.
I mean, I think that like designs like Frenzy have their own sort of like creepy charm to them.
I will say the one other Transformer face that I think is funny is fucking G-Axis's face from G2, who just has this permanent Judge Dredd frown.
Show us.
I mean, yeah, it's G2. Of course, he's gonna look like that.
They replicated it with the toy. Let me find the screenshot of it, like a good screenshot of it. Here it is. I own it. I own it, and I think that's my favorite detail. Is that he has a big Judge Dredd frown.
Isn't there like a?
Here-
I like that. That reminds me. Isn't there like a Beast Wars version of Galvatron? But he has like this permanent grimace where he's always gritting his teeth.
Yeah, he
That's
looks
Beast
like a
Wars the
friggin' ninja.
second.
He looks like friggin' a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's like.
So, Kaiser, what
Let
have you
me-
been up to?
There was an I Can't Sleep thread posted recently, so I was looking at that.
Or,
And now you can't sleep.
I decided to stir the pot today, Kaiser.
What?
I made a Yu-Gi-Oh video which has initiated some interesting comments.
He made a very controversial
link to
video
it? I'll
about
look at it real quick.
what's
He-
it called? The card?
He finally got canceled on Twitter for his Yu-Gi-Oh takes.
No, I
Yeah,
wasn't
he made a
can-
take about this card called Max something.
Yeah. Max C, the little
Max
bug.
C, right?
Where's the video? Did you post it somewhere already?
Give me.
Yeah, like
It's it. Give me a sec. I'll post a link in Sanshit. Just make sure you're watching
Here's-
headphones because we're streaming.
like on
Here's
one side you have
the-
people going like, you make a decent point, and on the other side they're like, fuck you. Okay.
Here's
Well-
Beast Wars the second Galvatron, who has the Ninja Turtles frown in both the cartoon and the toy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, what did you say about the stream?
We're streaming, so wear headphones if we can.
I always wear headphones. What?
Okay, well,
I'm wearing
I wasn't
headphones,
sure.
Hold up.
Yeah, Mitch, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I recently factory reset my Mac, so thankfully I am actually able to have microphones on the damn thing now. Yeah, he's muted, isn't he?
I think he needs to. I think he has to talk to Jade or something.
Right.
Galvatron's face is funny.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba.
All right, sorry, I was using the restroom.
It's all right.
Welcome
So,
back.
I was wondering, Mensch, what is your stance on the concept of Transformers having mummies and deadies?
I'm kind of neutral to it.
Okay,
I,
I was
I-
just.
I think if it's handled correctly, it can be interesting. Okay, really controversial take. I didn't think the concept that G2 introduced of the whole budding thing was
Yeah,
all
I don't
that
like that.
bad. I'm okay with it.
Oh wait, no. I mean, it's weird, but I kind of find it amusing to look at. I guess.
I'll burn it.
Because the G2 cult thing with how Cybertronians reproduced was that one Cybertronian would like mitosis like split into two, like eventually during its life.
Hmm.
And then after a predetermined kind of population cap, it stops and they can't do it
I see.
anymore.
I like that.
So it's like an anti-extinction measure, I guess.
Do you think the you remember how in the Bay for in the
Oh yeah, you're about to talk about the hatchlings, right? The little protoforms in the blue
I-
sack.
I'm not opposed to the idea of the hatchlings, but I think the way
I
they
mean,
did it
neither.
weird.
There was like 5 or 6 different
Well,
ways of like repopulating Cybertron, wasn't there? There was like
also
the
other-
Allspark, tiny fragments of the Allspark, harvesting Energon, like advanced recycling techniques with the freaking metal ship from Transformers 4, and as you saw, the hatchlings.
And
from
in
Transformers 2.
and
Alright, go on.
also the scene where Tom Kenny RC car, whatever his name is,
Oh yeah, wheelie humping.
wheelie.
Michaela's
Thank you,
leg.
wheelie humping. That implies
Say my name.
Transformers.
Say my name.
That implies Transformers can
I was
indeed
literally
fuck.
about to bring that up. That and also the fact that Rat Trap does a fucking sex joke.
Yeah.
There's
So
also how in G1 like the Dinobots were just fucking built.
Yeah, Wheeljack just built them.
Calvatra. I'm just glad it's not me for once. Also, you know what? Someone I need to watch I need to sit down and watch the Bayformer films, all of them. I'm probably in.
I watched all of them.
Which one is the
another
worst?
thing that the older generation of comics did, like the original kind of like Marvel comics, kind of implied, like with how like Galvatron and Megatron, is just that every so often Cybertronians will just reformat and upgrade into a different form.
Yeah. Also, back on the subjects of Transformer mummies and daddies, I remember there was this little like background thing in like Transformers Rescue Bots Training Academy, where like you have the version of Whirl in that show. There's like a little drawing where there's like the Whirl from that show next to the classical version of Whirl, and it implies that the original Whirl is Rescue Bots Whirl's daddy.
Hmm. I also want to draw your attention to how in IDW the one like really bad thing about IDW is how it treated RC being like a girl. That was kind of really bad.
Yeah, it was weird, but that was how Simon Furman wrote it. Later on, it was retconned as like RC genuinely wanting to have the surgery.
So in it like at first it was implied to be like
Invasive.
it was invasive and kind of did the whole trans people icky kind of thing, and then
Yeah.
they retconned it so it wasn't that.
Yeah.
We can have a Planet of Gay Transformers, but
But women, we can't have that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not. Don't take that as a serious stick against the IDW comics. It's just someone told me about like Planet of Gay.
No, that's like the one thing that's like really stupid about it was how it handled like the Cybertronians being female. It was either like, in my opinion, it should have just been keep all of them male, or just have them be female. Don't even try to do this whole kind of trans argument thing, because again, they're not humans. They're robots. Like if we're even going to have that go down that road like at all.
Yeah. Like
I mean, like women Transformers can be women, Transformers can be men. Who cares, you know?
Yeah, it needs to be, or it can be how like Cyberverse does it, where at any point in time a Transformer can just be female. Like that's literally how they explained a lot of inconsistencies. So in Cyberverse, like specifically Acid Storm, a lot of the time I guess they will be shown as male, but then later on in the show they were shown as female. And the explanation the writers gave was that, but it's Cybertronians can just change their gender whenever they want, because they can turn into cars. Why is it so weird for them to change their gender?
I guess they're also West African frogs.
And I remember they introduced a non-binary transformer to like what's it called? Earthspark. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about their choice, but from everything I've seen about Earthspark ain't too great.
We watched the trailer for it.
I cannot get over the look
I've seen the clips. I've
character's
seen clips of the one
faces.
specific character, Twitch. She's adorable.
The thing is,
it is, but I will never like how they made just brazenly, without fucking reason, made fucking I'm getting tilted about this because it's the dumbest thing ever. They made Megatron not just on the side of the humans for no reason.
Did they even elaborate?
I don't think they did, and it wasn't like how IDW handled it, where him becoming an Autobot made sense in the context. It's just he's now an Autobot.
It's because it's because they wanted to make room for their new interesting bad guy with General what's his face.
Yeah, he's like, isn't he like a cyborg? Like a
I think Earthspark is just it's Hasbro clearly wanting to kidify like Transformers like more. I don't like it.
Yeah, like
it was fine with Rescue Bots, because that's like literally for toddlers, or whatever else. But I don't know.
Because like while Transformers is by and large a kid property, a lot of the other Transformers shows did a good job of appealing to both. Like you watch Prime and how that's set up. Yes, it's clearly aimed at kids, but at the same time they still keep like the tone of it, like, oh, there's a lot of serious stakes. Whereas
and also in Prime, the Transformers bleed and shoot and their guts fly out.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, if nothing else, Transformers Prime is the perfect blend of the cartoony style with the kind of Bayverse kind of accents, if that makes sense.
Oh no,
yeah,
I
it's
agree.
like literally like like a very stylized version of like the Bayverse aesthetic with a bit more G1 mixed in.
But by the way, can someone help me out? I'm trying to find a clip of I don't know, I can't remember what Transformer it is, but there's a clip of them running in Prime, and it's the funniest shit.
Oh,
Bulkhead! Oh my
Bulkhead.
god, Bulkhead running! I already know what you're talking about.
It's
He's
the
like running really fast, and it looks really fucking funny.
Someone added the Hanna-Barbera running sound effect to it, and it's one of the
I
funniest
need to
things.
see that clip again. I don't
I'm-
remember ever seeing that in the show. I don't remember ever seeing that in the fucking show.
Dude. Never forget the many atrocities that happened in the Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Carbamia. You
Yeah,
know, we talk.
Yeah, Casey Kasem quit the show because of that episode.
Yeah, that's like probably that's a serious contender for worst thing from G1 Transformers. Not like just going off of episodes quality wise, but by holy shit, what were you thinking kind of thing. Like
We talked about this before, back when we were playing Mega Man Legends.
yeah, like Carbamia is it's still so baffling because let me put things in because it wasn't like a whole because stereotypes like on like a lot of cartoons at the time were slowly starting to fade away. Like the worst he got was like at that time was Mask, and even then with Mask, it was more so stereotypes, but it more done, but like in a more like a little bit okay with Mask. There's a character called Ali Bombay, and he's Indian, like which is goofy, but not like horrendously bad.
It's a stereotype, but like a purely goofy one.
Because the thing is, it's not like but because the thing is with Mask, it's not a hateful show whatsoever. Or in fact, Ali Bombay is very much a good guy, and he's not talking like, you know, like curry, hurry, buy my rice and curry. He's not talking like that. But mostly, however, it's still stereotype. But like, but the Carbamia is like straight out of like, okay, like if Arab terrorists were a thing in the 1930s, it feel like that. Like,
Yeah, I absolutely do not blame Casey Kasem for dropping that show at all.
I think I don't
Because that
blame
is
him.
pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
blame
he doesn't.
him.
Yeah, he had every right to go. He had every right to leave.
Yeah. Like that was it is rough. Isn't the leader just a thinly veiled parody of Mahatma Gandhi? Or oh no, not Mahatma. Muammar
Gandhi's Indian,
Gaddafi.
dude.
Yeah, Gaddafi. Yeah, it is
Gaddafi?
a
I never
parody
heard
of
of that
Gaddafi because at the time
I
at the
never heard of
time
that. Who was
a lot of Libyan terrorists were performing car bombs, hence the name. So
California.
basically imagine if after 9/11 they went to like a Saudi Arabia a parody called Plane in the Tower Stand.
Mm.
It's not far off, just saying that
Yeah.
like that like there are plenty of bad episodes in G1, particularly during season 3, but and Lord knows Carnage in Scene Minor is an absolute mess. I notice something wrong with it every time I watch it. But
What was that? Wasn't there like a season 2 episode that had pretty bad animation errors? It's one where they go to a alternate
Oh yeah,
dimension
the
with
large
giants.
alien planet.
Yeah,
yeah,
and there's just like one shot where they're going back into the little dimension machine rocket, and there's like they mess up the animation cells super bad.
All right, so I was trying to find the fucking Bulkhead running, but I couldn't find it. So instead, I found this GIF of the horse guy from Marshall Bravestar. Thought it was kind of funny.
Brave Star.
It's silly.
That's actually surprisingly fluid for Brave Star.
Does he have like mechanical limbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Quick tangent. Marshall Bravestar is metal as hell.
Yeah.
I mean,
It should be more popular.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess an anthropomorphic horse with cybernetic limbs is pretty metal.
No.
Also, it's better. It's like literally better than He-Man in every single conceivable way.
And also, Mensch, Sirius and I, we watched the drugs episode, and what's funny about that episode, it's like one of the few '80s kids cartoons that had an episode about drugs where they show a kid dying.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
had
god!
they had the gall to be like, yeah, drugs can fucking kill you kids, and they showed it, and I think it was effective.
Yeah.
Was he like a major character too?
No,
No,
but
he was a one-shot character.
yeah, and he also for some reason looked like Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
He was a one-off. He was a one-off character. He was one of the just like the kids living in the fucking town that Brave Star took place in, and they're what was it like? Was it like powder? What was it?
It was like a weird little liquid you drip on your finger, and it was called Spin.
so
And
that's all you had to do to get high off it? You dripped it on your finger?
yeah,
That's
It is clearly an analog for like heroin.
yeah, it's very clearly heroin, just because of heroin or meth.
Which I do appreciate them showing off like heroin and meth being like, like legitimately horrible fucking drugs.
Yeah. There's a
It wasn't like one of the other fucking PSAs at the time being like, if you smoke pot, you'll fucking die, kids.
yeah, no, another one that was kind of like that. Surprisingly, the Captain Planet episode about drugs is pretty cool. Is pretty good in that regard too, because again, it's also about drug episodes. This time, a major character gets addicted. The Russian girl. She actually gets addicted to a drug called Bliss, and it has similar effects to heroin, with her and her cousin, and her cousin ends up ODing as well.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Wait. Well, Bliss. That sounds really familiar. What are you talking about?
Captain Planet.
Oh, never mind.
Also, notice how Bliss and Spin are like the two made-up drug names that actually sound like, believable. Usually they come up with something goofier.
Like, skooma.
Or
Skoma's kind of okay because it's a fantasy drug.
Isn't skooma just like a drink?
It's
No,
like
it is not just a drink.
Oh no, is it just like Khajiit crack?
It's like Khajiit crocodile, I guess.
No,
No, probably
essentially,
not crocodile. If crocodile makes your flesh fall off.
So, all right, think of it like this: imagine methamphetamine and crack cocaine mixed together into a liquid form, and you drink it.
Sounds pretty baller.
I remember there was this I remember back when I played Skyrim, there'd be this orc who's like, "You ever heard of this cool good stuff? It's called skooma. You want to try it?" And if you say no thanks, he's like, "Fuck you," and he starts beating you up.
I'm confused. So the one thing that I don't quite understand about skooma is it only Khajiits that get high off of it, or what is their fucking?
I mean, if an orc
Oh no,
sells it,
anyone can get high off of it. It's
I mean,
the
if
thing.
orc
The reason
selling
why it's related to Khajiit so much is because Khajiits had essentially founded it and are
invented
the
it?
largest importers and producers
So
of skooma.
that's why Khajiits talk about it so much.
also,
They literally created the drug. Yes.
Also,
very good.
Also, actually, speaking of fantasy drugs, there's this one video game called Risen, and something I love is there's a mission where you actually have to sell weed to a guy, and what's funny is it's not, they don't call it like some medieval fantasy drug. They just say, would you perhaps like to buy some weed?"
A little off topic, but I remember I remember seeing this fucking degenerate on YouTube who made videos going like, why the humans are the good guys in Avatar, and why the humans are the good guys in District 9. It's like, and then he did another video that's called "Why Humans Are Better Than Aliens." I'm like, I really hope this guy isn't alive by the time we meet aliens, because if it is, it's going to be a bad first impression.
It's that he's one of those guys that subscribes to the whole idea is that if we meet an alien race, like we should shoot first, that kind of thing.
We should.
Yeah, like intergalactic genocide is
terrible
good, and
idea.
if we
No, it's an amazing idea.
no, it fucking isn't, fucker.
Yes, it is.
The way he said that kind of.
The humans did nothing wrong in Avatar. Changed my mind. Actually, no,
Oh,
don't
I-
because
Xenomorph-
they should.
Xenomorph,
because
I would not hesitate to shoot one of those.
No,
motherfuckers.
that's a different though.
Xenomorphs aren't even sentient.
But if it's like, you know, a peaceful alien race, then I'll think twice.
I mean, well, hold on there. Xenomorphs are kind of sentient. They just.
they follow they follow the same rules as ants. They're a hive mind.
They're smart, but they're not actively thinking.
Yeah,
They're
it's
also,
instinct in a
they're
hive
also,
mind.
like,
I don't
they're
know
also, like,
because there's that
harmful
scene
to the
in.
universe.
Okay, I know Alien Resurrection isn't like the best film to utilize.
Oh, there's a reason. Oh, I know what you said. The fucking like half human hybrid xenomorph.
No, not
Oh,
that.
the newborn?
Oh,
I was gonna use my example was gonna be there's a scene where the xenomorphs are trapped in a cage and they're trying to figure out how to get out, and they were like,
Oh, I know.
"Oh,
what you're talking about.
why don't we like rip this guy's apart so that his acid blood melts through the floor?" Or
Again, that's intelligence, but there's no feeling behind anything.
fair enough. Although
yeah. There is a difference between like
Plus-
cold calculation and instinct, and
yeah, and
when
plus,
compared to like actual like thinking about it and like the repercussions.
and plus it
Well,
is
all I'm
Alien
saying is-
Resurrection, so that's one of those things. It's like I don't know if like Aliens ever done like big old funny retcons, but
All I'm saying is, if I meet a Marklar in real life, I'm gonna shake his hand.
okay, Marklars are cool, but like
what are Marklars again?
Marklars are
They're these aliens in South Park who are like, "Welcome to our planet, Marklar. We are
They
the
just-
Marklars," and they were like really peaceful aliens.
they just
blowing
let
them up.
the- They like
they
fuck
talk
you,
like
no.
the Smurfs. They talk like the Smurfs, where every
I am
Except
absolutely
everything
blowing
is-
them up.
you
remember
we're
the
here in
Smurfs.
Marklar. Are Marklars, and Marklars?
Yes, I am absolutely guaranteed blowing them up if they talk like
Never
that.
got that decision. Could they just bit their arms and melt the blood with the floor that way? Guess they hated them. I don't know. It's again, it's Alien Resurrection. Alien Resurrection is a weird movie. It kind of feels like it's.
There's also a lot of like weird sexual tension in that movie.
Yeah, doesn't like the clone of Ripley in that movie like
she
isn't
clearly
she a lesbo?
she clearly has a lot of weird undertones with Winona Ryder's character for some reason. Even though
Yeah,
it's
she wants to fuck her.
even though they never actually like do anything with it, she just like and as the nostalgia critic pointed out in his review, it was probably done just for the trailer.
Household.
Yeah. They couldn't do any more with it because back in that day, gay bad.
What's funny is there's like, if I remember correctly, there is a scene where like a guy kisses another guy in the movie. They
Like, really genuinely?
the scene I was specifically referring to when I mentioned the whole sexual tension thing was that it's the same scene where the fucking xenomorphs like kill the other one to get out. It's where the fucking dude, like the scientist guy watching them, like puts his face on the glass and starts to make out with the glass that's separating the xenomorphs with him.
Oh yeah, that shit's funny.
it's a
It is-
Resurrection's the
what if
same one with like the hybrid alien xenomorph, right?
yes.
Yeah, that
yes.
is one. Yeah, I remember there was this other fucking hilarious scene where the guy there's this one guy, he's about to have a chest burster come out of him, and his first instinct when he feels the thing trying to bust out of him is that he runs towards this other guy and starts beating him up until the fucking chest burster comes out.
The other thing, yeah, like if I remember correctly, Alien Resurrection was directed by the guy who directed Amelie, which was like this big quirky French comedy film, and that actually was a pretty big hit in like the indie circuit, if I remember. And I guess they're like, here, make an action movie, because whereas Alien 3 was trying to be more like the first movie, back to like a horror movie words. This one was like, okay, let's make it more like Aliens and like a little action.
It was also written by Joss Whedon, right?
Yeah, although you wouldn't be able to tell because they aren't making quips every 5 minutes.
Right. This was pre-MCU Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
All right. What's worse? Alien. What was Alien that fourth one?
Resurrection.
All right. What's worse, Alien Resurrection or Aliens versus Predator 2 Requiem?
Requiem, absolutely Requiem. Because the thing is with Resurrection and Requiem
I didn't think either of those ones were bad.
Okay, so let me put it like this: Alien Resurrection is goofy but fun, and it also still has a lot of really good special effects, some creative kills, and also Brad Dourif being weird. What a beautiful butterfly. Whereas
Meanwhile,
Alien
like
versus
Alien versus
Predator 2 is, first off, it's your standard horrible early 2000s teenage horror movie set in suburbia with horrible like alt rock music, just with Alien and the Predators. And the idea of an Alien Predator hybrid, that's great, but they don't do anything with it.
Now, I will say the first Alien versus Predator film was fucking baller.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, isn't that the one where like the woman teams up with the predators?
Yes, and it's really cool. Also,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
And last thing, and it felt like a generic. It felt like and also the lighting in that movie is terrible. Everything is
in the second one.
Requiem. It's hard to see.
It was a bit dark, yeah, I will admit. I wish it wasn't so dark.
Also, I know this kind of like reflects on me just being kind of weak stomached, but there's a lot of scenes in AVP Requiem. They're just uncomfortable.
It's because unlike
the one where the Predalien puts the eggs in the woman.
Yeah, the fucking
that one's grotesque.
But it clearly wants to be like, if they went with more so of a tone of like this oppressive, like really harsh kind of thing, like this is what would happen if a predator hit a hometown, that'd be one thing. But no, it's shot like a standard horrible mid-2000s like teen horror movie, stuff like the Fog remake or the like.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Fog remake?
Nope.
It's kind of stinky.
It's everything wrong with horror movies in the early to mid 2000s, like, because you got an annoying cast of teen characters, who are also very snarky, because hey, Scream had a lot of snarky characters. We could do that, ignoring the fact that Scream has great writing. Like,
everyone has snark, including the titular Scream himself.
And then it's like, also we gotta have like a really shitty soundtrack of like mid 2000s pop rock bands, and also it's gotta be PG-13 to the max.
Isn't Scream also like proper like horror comedy?
Yeah, like the comedy in Scream doesn't come from the fact that like lol horror cliches. The comedy in
it comes from the titular character making his one-liners.
Yeah, the one-liners from Ghostface, the way like a lot of horror tropes are subverted very subtly, like the characters are snarky assholes, but they're fun snarky assholes. They're likable, and also the villain and their motives is like it's both dark and messed up, but also really funny. especially when they realize they've been caught. Like, I'm not going to spoil it because genuinely go watch the first Scream movie, and even some of the sequels are really good. AVP movie. I hate the first half because the PG-13 is very apparent, but when it's just the girl and the predator, becomes 10 out of 10 instantly. I still.
Wait, is that movie PG-13?
The first one is, I believe, but mind you, it's hard PG-13, which I appreciate. Which
I do think a movie doesn't need to necessarily be obligated to be an R-rated if it doesn't need to be, because I do know that some movies will just like push it like for seemingly no reason, and will do like very try-hardy things.
Scream 5.
Yeah.
Scream 5 is
Like
absolute.
They'll the only reason it is an R rating is because they excessively say fuck. Like those kind of movies that are perfectly tame, but because they say funny language, suddenly it's an R.
Actually,
They say the funny words.
I actually, I was reading about how with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the entire movie could have been PG, but it's only R for one scene due to language. And if you've ever seen the movie, it's the scene where Steve Martin is ranting at the woman at the car rental place. Because throughout the movie, the language is mostly clean, and then he walks into the airport. She's like, "Oh, can I help you? Why don't you rub that smug smile off your fucking face? I need a fucking car." Like, he just goes into this giant profane rant. It's the only time there's like that bad of language in the movie. And you know what? Because it comes out of nowhere, it's great. It's, I'm not going to give the scene away. Watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I remember there was this one movie I watched that would easily be PG-13, but then it's only rated R because it says fuck twice.
What is it?
I forgot what it's called, but I think it's based off like a historical event or something. I don't know.
Steven says, in terms of modern remakes, I kind of like the 2013 Ghost remakes. It's not like horror remakes of that time period were necessarily all bad. It's just there were a lot of them, and they were of not the best quality for the most part. But there were some good ones. I actually think the Friday the 13th remake they did at that time actually like had a lot of good stuff going for it. I kind of like the idea of Jason setting up traps. And speaking of horror remakes, I actually heard good things about the Wrong Turn remake of all movies. Which
actually, speaking of the Wrong Turn remakes, that what was it, like the recent one that came out?
Yeah.
I actually know my father and me. We actually know a guy that was in that movie.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, like I heard good things about it, which is kind of surprising because I didn't think. Because generally, like the Wrong Turn movies are known, but they're not like high on anybody's horror priority list. So it's nice that it got like a good remake. Texas Chainsaw remake is pretty good. Yep, with R. Lee Ermey, that's a really good one.
Have any of Rob Zombie's films been okay outside of El Super Bisto?
And yes, Devil's Rejects.
I mean, like, yeah.
Devil's Rejects is phenomenal. And I also have a soft spot for the first Halloween. I think his first Halloween remake. 2 is a mess, but the first one I think genuinely does a lot of really cool things. And
yeah, I absolutely adore fucking like I legit do like adore Rob Zombie. He's amazing.
I think.
Well, but yeah, everything about him's cool, but I know a lot of his movies have been pretty hit or miss, though.
I agree.
People say that, but I'm gonna be honest. If there's actually a movie I personally consider hit or miss, El Super Bisto. People seem to love that movie, but I'll be honest. Like, besides the great animation, the comedy is just a bit one-dimensional, in my opinion.
I will say it is pretty juvenile, but if you can get over the juvenile humor, I think it's pretty.
That
great.
comes from the fact I think that was his first movie. I think.
No, it was his first animated movie. His first movie
Right.
was House of a Thousand Corpses.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
you also have to remember that he was like very clear K style kind of humor
Tex,
Yeah.
with El Super Beasto, just without John K.
You know what's something I remember people saying a lot about Rob Zombie's past as a child, like when he was a kid, and like why he was so into like the stuff he was. I think his parents were circus performers.
I could totally buy that.
Let me look that up really quick just to make absolutely sure.
I mean,
I swear to God, I've heard
That would explain a whole lot of things.
No, I don't want YouTube. Go away. I want Wikipedia on Rob Zombie.
I think the most surprising fact about Rob Zombie is the fact that he's vegan.
Yeah, that surprised me too.
I think he is vegetarian.
I think it's the most. I think it's the most
Yeah,
out
it's
of.
vegetarian. It's vegetarian.
I still think it's the most out of place thing about him.
I mean,
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
I
I could bring up something matter of fact that would also kind of prove that like it.
I forgot.
You really shouldn't be surprised by people's dietary choices.
I would love that.
Why?
I mean, fucking Adolf Hitler was vegetarian.
You know what?
Yeah, he
I
made-
bet
he
you-
made-
Fucking, like,
Yeah, that's a dude who turned people into soap.
I mean, Hitler was the guy the one testicle guy. So that's.
True?
the one
I have-
testicle guy
I've
who
heard-
hated smoking and was a vegetarian. I mean, because like at that point, man, if someone's dietary like choices come out into the light, it's always best to like not really feel surprised because you never know, you know.
Yeah. In fact,
You know.
Dan-
I'm just saying. I'm
Out
just
of all
saying
the
it's-
people, yeah.
I'm just saying, as into horror he is, it's a little bit weird.
Actually, if you
I'm
want
gonna
to,
be
at least
honest.
it-
If anything, that makes a lot of sense. 'Cause
Actually-
as like someone who works with horror movies and stuff, he has to deal with a lot of blood and guts and all that gory shit.
the smell must have gotten to him.
Yeah.
I love
Actually,
horror movies and I love red meat because of horror movies.
actually, you know what's funny is there is this wrestler who he used to be in WWE named Daniel Bryan, and what's funny is he used to actually be quite like powerfully vegetarian.
Powerfully vegetarian.
Yeah.
Powerfully.
Oh, I'm sorry. His parents didn't work in a circus; they worked in a carnival.
What's the difference?
No, there actually is like a
Yeah,
big difference.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Surprisingly enough.
I know. I was joking around.
But no, like, yeah, Daniel.
Unlike aliens, they're all the same. We should blow them up.
Yeah, so there was actually a WWE like
Bad
thi-
take.
WWE joke where when Daniel Bryan is trying to understand his tag team partner at the time, Kane's walk of life, they both try each other's favorite foods, and so Kane has to eat just a plain old salad, and while Daniel Bryan has to eat giant meatballs. And mind you, they were probably fake
ravioli,
meatballs, knowing else. Although, if I remember correctly, he stopped being vegan. Which
Oh wait, Rob Zombie?
no, Daniel Bryan. I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know why he quit.
I will say, like, it's very dangerous. Like, if you go vegetarian, make sure you want to go vegetarian
and also
because
continue. Sorry.
No,
because-
wait. So vegetarian's very different from being vegan. Vegan
Oh,
is
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know, like don't worry, like I know, but like still, because there was this one case of a boxer who decided to go vegetarian for a very long time. I think it was 15 years, and one day after that, like he just got sick of being a vegetarian, and he decided to eat a very big red meat, like a red meat steak, and he had a heart attack. Because his
So
body
if
was
you-
not used to taking in so much red meat all at once after so long.
Oh, also, I found out why Daniel Bryan became vegan. This is actually a fair enough reason.
Let me
He
see.
he became vegan in 2009 after suffering from elevated liver enzymes and several staph infections.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, I understand. I'm scared of getting staph infections. Too,
Yeah.
if I'm
Later
honest.
on,
I
he
heard they can
explained that
kill
he
you.
was no longer a vegan due to his inability to find sufficient vegan food while traveling with WWE. He also revealed that he had developed a soy intolerance and could not find enough non-soy vegan protein on the road. Which, jeez, man. What can you feed this man?
I'm really sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just that I thought that was really funny. A soy intolerance.
He's like the
Look out,
anti-soy
Battery!
boy.
You better be careful. Don't touch him.
In 2022, he stated he was. In 2022, he stated he was very much in favor of plant-heavy diet, but does not allow himself to stress too much if he feels like eating off-plant. Okay, so that's good. You know what? At least he's living healthy. But good fuck. Imagine having to eat so much vegetarian food that you're like, enough.
Can I just say, like, out of all the movies from Rob Zombie's first second movie was probably the best.
Devil's Rejects?
Yes, that is my absolute favorite movie he's ever done.
Oh, it's good.
I don't think I'll ever go vegan at all. Like, I just don't see.
Trust me, it's absolutely not for everyone.
No,
like I understand why some people do it, but no.
I think it.
Not to cut you off, but really quick, I found out he actually made a sequel to Devil's Rejects called 3 from Hell.
Yeah, I need to check it out.
What's that movie? This is not a Rob Zombie movie, but what is that one movie that has Keith David going, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker"?
Tales from the Hood.
Oh, was it a Tales to the Hood sequel? I think
it was Tales to the Hood 2 that had Keith David be the driving.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that on Twitter.
Yeah, because although mind you, I will say if you were about to say which is. Oh wait, no, that's a different guy. There's this black actor named Keith Foray who's in a lot of cheap horror movies, and Ken Foray he likes to yell motherfucker a lot, and
Tales from the Hood.
And what's funny is he's the dad on Kenan and Kel.
Huh. So apparently, Rob Zombie did a cameo in CSI Miami in 2010.
Why not?
In the episode of L.A. What the fuck? Oh, he was also in Mr. Pickles. I forgot about that.
I would love if he just had a.
Dude, you know what's the funniest part? He was in the episode voicing Ordutheus. In the episode Vegans. It's funny.
I would love if he was in some random kid show. Because that's sometimes fun when you get weird appearances by heavy metal musicians in kid show. There's the episode of Dave the Barbarian where there's a gang of dragons and they're voiced by Metallica.
That's great.
Or
that reminds me of wasn't there a South Park Halloween special where all the band members of Korn showed up and they were drawn in the fucking Scooby-Doo Hanna-Barbera style?
Yeah, and they had a little pet
fucking... They had a little bird thing called Niblet. He's like,
yeah. Yeah. Something it's a really fun I always feel whenever South Park does get celebrity guests in their episode, they always make good usage out of them.
Yeah.
Malcolm McDowell in Pip or my fit.
Hello, I am a British person.
Or Robert Smith in Mecha Streisand. Oh, yeah. And of course, everyone's favorite, Wing.
I'll Rochambeau you for it.
Wing.
Wing?
The Chinese lady who sings sings to middies of ABBA songs.
Oh.
Apparently, Trey and Matt were huge fans of her, and they were like, oh, I really want to get her on the show.
Wasn't there a scene where she gets punched by a wrestler and she just keeps singing unfazed?
Yes.
Yeah, that That was really funny for some reason. I don't know why.
Some people they want to get like
Asian marital violence joke.
Some people they want to get like big name celebrities, like they want to get Ricky Gervais or whatever. South Park guys just want to get this Chinese mom singing karaoke.
Hey, hold up.
I think if I remember correctly, the only other like big celebrity they're only the only other like two celebrities they ever directly demanded college comedy channel central for back in the day to get on the show is they really wanted to get the Robert Smith from The Cure because they were huge fans. And
You know, they got like Brock Baker, the voice Winnie the Pooh, in their like China episode.
Yeah, that was fucking great. It made me really happy. It made me really happy.
Yeah, because he does a very good Winnie the Pooh voice.
You know what's funny? In that really shitty Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie they did that came out a little while ago, they come up with a stupid excuse as to why neither Pooh nor Piglet talk. Like, and I'm just thinking, you really couldn't get anyone. You couldn't get Brock Baker to do like his Winnie the Pooh voice.
I highly doubt they know about Brock Baker.
I'm sure if they looked up Winnie the Pooh impersonator for hire, they could have found him.
Maybe, but
then again, that movie
Just
was
because you can make a horror movie out of something doesn't mean you should.
or one so lazily. How about that? I remember my dad talked to me about that movie, and he said the movie pissed him off. Not because necessarily it's like a horror movie of Winnie the Pooh, but it's just so clearly just a cynical, cheap cash grab. Because hey, the Winnie the Pooh's in the public domain now. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically the only motivation for that movie's existence.
Like,
let's be honest.
Makes sense.
You guys hear the story? You guys hear the story about the guy with throat cancer who ate meat and the cancer came out of his like the tiny mouth and aliens and choked to death?
What?
Steven, I got a question for you. Why did they call it oven if you oven out the food? How in the
No,
food?
you messed it up. All right, I can do it. Why
Go.
do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out hot? Eat the food. Hmm?
I feel like I just had an aneurysm.
What did I miss?
It's this one Garfield comic strip that people like to heavily like corrupt.
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out hot? Eat the food.
Is that actually how it's originally written?
No,
I'm
not
genuinely
at
curious.
all. Not at all. Like
No, it's extremely fucked up.
no, you know what?
Oh, Mensch, I didn't know you were into Brave Star.
Yeah.
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 Angry dial-up noises.
Wow, they're making masterpiece figures of the fucking Japanese train bots. Ooh. I'm excited.
I like trains.
I hate trains.
Trains
I
are
like blowing up
fucking
aliens.
cute.
Is Astro Train
I like
your least favorite
trains.
Decepticon?
I am no fan.
All right.
Also,
Hold up, got a fart.
that's funny.
Ah, never mind.
Did you try to do it in the microphone?
No.
Good.
Disgusting!
Actually,
dare you, you disgusting person!
actually, real quick. You know what else is really funny is recently I've been seeing people share comic strips from Heathcliff. And
Comics.
Oh, you mean the cat that isn't Garfield?
yeah, the thing is I've never the thing is with Heathcliff's have you ever seen what Heathcliff comic strips are like these days?
Wait,
I
it's
dare
still
ask.
going?
They're weird, and I'm trying to figure them out. I'm gonna show you some. So
Don't question Heathcliff,
here's
or
one.
else you'll hurt your head.
That's the new electric ham.
No.
Or here's another one. He's got a thing for the Oots girl.
Oots, 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 oots.
What's the joke? What's the joke? Other than Heathcliff, apparently my personal favorite. This one, which
Important. What is important is my name.
the meat robot generates enthusiasm.
I get it. I don't get it.
No,
Calm there, Var.
there are a lot of weird things with robots in Heathcliff comics. And these feel I don't know how you just. You know what it feels like? You guys remember that old like Twitter account or Kids Write Jokes or whatever, where it's just like this website that took in kid jokes from kids, and they just share them around because they're like the most nonsensical thing ever. It feels like that.
Yeah. It feels like something that happened in Tails Gets Strong.
He's a big fan of Jimmy.
I don't know why.
Okay, that one's funny, but
I don't. I kind of like this one in a weird way. I think it's just because Jimmy is. I think it's just because Jimmy is so like. Look at him. It's fucking Jimmy, man.
I'm a big fan of Jimmy too.
It looks like if someone sucked all the life and personality out of a Gary Larson drawing. Oh, they made a follow-up to Jimmy. They made a sequel to Jimmy.
Let's see.
Jimmy Neutron.
Y'all, the strength of
You'll have
10 Jimmys.
So is this just the frog named Jimmy?
I mean, Jimmy is the ultimate Sigma male.
Yeah. No,
Just slip in Jimmy.
Yeah. Just ask his brother, Dat Boy. I knew that would make you groan. That's the reaction I was looking for.
I am my turn, Shug.
Just kidding, it's me, Hillary.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, he's going off to kill Hillary Clinton.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I want this. They are selling Jimmy shirts on Heathcliff's website.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty fucking big. NGL.
Unironically, I kind of want it.
Also, Battery, look at what I found at work today. This is a new movie that we're putting out.
What?
Look.
Jurassic Pet 2? Oh, I've heard of this. I've seen the trailers for it. It's like a little funny dinosaur.
Is it? It looks like it would be stop motion. But I probably isn't.
It's yeah, it's like.
Okay, here's the question. Do you think it has Rob Schneider in it?
Rob Schneider.
Why not have Rob Schneider, but it definitely has Dan Schneider.
Yeah, Rob Schneider voices the dinosaur.
Okay, nah, never mind.
It would be a legendary team up if Rob Schneider and Dan Schneider teamed up.
Wait, remind me, doesn't Rob Schneider fucking voice Norm in Nor the North?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
just
only in
making
the
sure
first
my
one.
memory was correct.
Also, is Dan Schneider like dead or something?
No,
No,
he's
he's still
retired.
alive.
He's retired.
He's retired.
He's done.
Yeah, he's retired, and he also has children.
Because people, I don't know what it is about people whenever they talk about Dan Schneider, they talk about him like he's like dead.
Yeah, it's like Rob. I guess that's the same thing. I guess that's like something with like any sort of washed up washed up Hollywood guy. They're like, isn't that guy dead? I don't hear about him anymore. Is he dead?
Yeah.
Or it's like okay, and another thing is like they talk about the whole like him being a pedophile thing, like he's been actually convicted of it, which to my knowledge hasn't happened.
Yeah, no, like
Which
the thing is,
which is in itself a fucking crime, if I'll be
yeah,
honest.
like the thing is, no one's really come forward about it. Like most like a lot of the former Nickelodeon actresses,
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm back.
Who just joined? Oh, hi.
like,
Yeah, he
worst,
finished killing Hillary Clinton.
the worst that any like of the former Nickelodeon actresses have said about old Danny Schneider is that he's a jerk. It was that he's a jerk and harsh, but like no one's ever been like, oh yeah, he was a creeper.
Oh,
Yeah, he molested my feet.
Dan Schneider is an asshole.
In fact, even
I
like
mean, most media moguls are.
yeah,
Dan Schneider molested my sister
but
and her feet.
yeah,
Specifically.
like in fact, what's her face? Sam's actress, Jeanette McCurdy. That's it.
Yeah, Jeanette McCurdy.
In fact, I think she explicitly said in her book she's not going to talk much about Dan because A, it's focused mostly on her life, and B, if I remember correctly, it wasn't like any of like the stuff that people were expecting. So,
Sorry.
like there was a Nickelodeon actress who did talk about how the sort of environment in a lot of Dan Schneider shows was very like unpleasant and like because
I mean, that's just
it was like it was the Zoe 101 girl, not
Jamie
like
Lynn Spears.
not her,
No?
it was it was Nicole, the actress who played Nicole, the goofy roommate.
Let me see.
The one who had the
Alexa
crossover
Nicholas?
with,
That's her. Yeah, that's her. She talked about how essentially there were like little cliques on the set of the show, and it was just in general not really all that fun.
Yeah.
I cannot draw a straight line for the fucking rest of my life.
A lot of people can't.
Yeah,
I can't draw good circles or lines either, so I feel you.
This is fucking bullshit.
I want to fuck.
I want to get a fucking whatchamacallit.
A ruler?
Not a
I
ruler.
love what you call it.
a protractor.
Tablet, but
I think
You're drawing with your mouse, I'm guessing?
yes.
okay, if you want,
Oh, that explains.
if you want, okay, as someone who uses a mouse, here's some tips. Here's some tips. Turn down the DPI settings as low as they can go. Oh, if you're like drawing with a mouse, it'll help out a lot with sort of sharp angles. What?
Nothing. I'm looking at like eBay listings for Transformers, and someone is selling a whole Siege Megatron and half of Overlord. Like not like all of Overlord, half of him.
Like half specifically?
He's
Yes,
no
'cause-
longer Overlord. He's just over.
What the fuck? Give me a moment.
Because Overlord's a duocon. He's a duocon that he can like he rips in half, and half of him turns into a tank, and the other half turns into a jet. So there's just the upper half of him, and he has no legs.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he the one that has like a split personality thing going on with him?
That's Skytread. Overlord. Okay, so
Because I know
Overlord
that there was a
kinda
boss in
does,
the
'cause-
game that was, I think it was Overlord, or was it?
Blitzwing is Blitzwing.
That's Blitzwing. That's the second
many,
one that I know that could turn into a jet. Or
Alright,
plane.
how many?
So Blitzwing can turn into like a jet or a tank, but he can do that like he needs to go between them. Like Overlord, on the other hand, splits in half and turns into into both at the same time.
Okay. I went. I went on Twitter to because I wanted to send a message to my friend, and I accidentally saw more of the Heathcliff page. There's there's more strips dedicated to Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
Is he slipping?
No, it's
Slip-
just
Slipping Jimmy!
no one celebrates Jimmy Day, and it's the poor turnout for the Jimmy show. Oh, last poor Jimmy. You know what my favorite thing is about Jimmy?
What?
He kind of looks like a Doobus Goobus character.
He does.
In fact, that kind of like actually, come to think of it, Heathcliff's art style does kind of I don't know if Heathcliff used to look like this, but this or
I think it's a little bit. It's like a little bit more refined Doobus Goobus because Doobus Goobus is like charmingly rough.
yeah, that is true. You know what I found out
The,
about
the,
it.
the rough quality makes it good.
Yeah, he says himself. Someone asked him, "What animation software do you use?" I just take PNGs and edit them in Sony Vegas, which is still kind of impressive. Anyways, I'm gonna get some water. Then you guys want to play Blazing Eights?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm like jacking off or something. I don't know.
You're jerking your Jimmy.
I'm jacking off or something. I don't know.
You're doing it for Jimmy Day. That reminds me. Okay.
All right, you back?
I am back.
So the reason why I said that was recently I watched this really stupid series of videos where it's Harry Potter but street speak. It's like specifically like hood speak Harry Potter. And there's a scene in it where fucking Snape goes, "Potter, where have you been?" And Harry's like, "Oh, we've got into a fight with some gay ass trolls or something. I don't know."
Why is taking something like that and making it hood speak so funny? It's the same reason I have a weird love for Ghetto Smosh. Anyways, let me get all right. Can someone get Blazing Eights working?
Hold up, I'm laying on my back in bed.
All right, in that case, Batter, you have Blazing Eights, right?
Let me actually move to my computer. Give me a second. I'll be back shortly.
Okay, fuck it. I'm following the actual Heathcliff Twitter.
Until I get back. I mean, Heathcliff is pretty funny.
Heathcliff goes where no one should.
Heathcliff's coming to your neighborhood.
What the fuck? I like this one. I like this one. Looks like I missed the gum rapture.
Life is pain. I hate myself.
It looks like I gave Chris a fucking afro. Holy shit. I gave them an afro.
The one thing he was missing.
Be right back and start the blazing of the.
What is wrong
Alright.
with me? When the moon meets your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And when he lunges out and takes a bite of your snout, that's amore. Get it? Amore il?
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I was just checking to see what like Heathcliff
Okay, yeah, you were correct, Uncle Yu. You lowering the DPI actually does help.
See? I thought it was also I looked to see what I looked to see what I looked to see what like Heathcliff's art style used to look like. Look at this.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Mm.
I'm like doing.
I know the original artist might be old and retired, but like, damn, it's completely different. Also, get ready for Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Okay. We need
I
to
think I just screwed some of the chat.
we will draw. Okay, I can relate to
You
this
hate
one.
aliens? Fuck you, Kaiser.
What?
Oh, wait.
What?
I can relate to this one. I can relate to this one. Oh, so what's this? The start will give me the same vibes as those boomer comics, like the Pokemon Creatures one. A bit, and I have a weird soft spot for that art style.
Oh, I don't know if I can read that.
By the way, did you know the entirety of Sailor Moon is available for free on YouTube sub on Viz Media's YouTube page? No, but that is pretty nice. I like when we support companies uploading free to view content, free to view of their shows. I actually really appreciate that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh's episodes are available for free on YouTube or on the official website. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but a good chunk.
Okay, I'm back. I was just taking the dog out. So you're okay. So Kaiser, you're telling me that guy on Twitter was not you?
The top one's me. I don't know who the fuck the other two are down there.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I mean,
I wrote that whole thing myself.
Please
I mean,
don't.
I thought when you did it was funny. I was just concerned when those two other dudes did it.
Yeah, I wrote that shit myself.
Yeah. What was with that? I thought you were like. I don't know why I thought this, but I thought you
That's
were
so fucking
linked
weird.
it to. I thought you linked it to two other guys.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's so goddamn coincidental. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you of anything, dude.
That reminds
Jesus
me.
Christ, that's insane. That's so goddamn weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That was a lapse of my
See,
judgment.
now you see, I'm original because I did the whole thing.
Well, it's an edit of a copy pasta, but
We got
I wrote
helmet.
it.
We got helmets,
yeah,
bro.
you wrote it.
This is what separates copy posters from actual posters.
I'm not.
I
I'm
write
just,
the whole thing from memory.
I'm just
replace
happy it
words.
ain't dubbed, so they ain't cousins. God bless. I mean, nowadays Viz have their own English dub, their own uncut English dub with their own cast with like. So
And they're still lesbians. Yeah.
yes.
Reminds me of this fucking like dumb dig off.
Yeah, that's
word
what it
meme.
is. That's what it is.
Just,
That's
just something funny about the first word that he says in that. Just
in the original version. The copy pasta has it with the N word.
Generally,
Well, that's why I replaced it, obviously.
generally looking forward to the Mario
I mean,
movie.
yeah.
I am too. I really.
All right. Me three.
He's back. He returned.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of seeing Megan and the new Puss in Boots movie.
Fuck, hold on, I'll be right back again.
Puss.
I found out that Megan is on Peacock. Let's should give that a watch.
Oh, the one with the robot.
Be on the coke. Be on your coke.
That's the Megan. That's the movie with the killer robot, right?
All right, the Blazing Gates is waiting, guys.
Oh shit! Let's do this.
You're playing the video games. They suck
Vidya.
ass.
We're playing Vidya.
Are we playing Cards Against Humanity?
No, we're doing Blazing Eights.
Voice.
No,
Fuck
I
you.
don't like to know.
You play Uno, motherfucker.
Don't
touch
touch
me,
me,
motherfucker.
Don't touch
Don't
me,
touch me,
motherfucker. Get
motherfucker.
out.
I'm joining Uno.
I'm joining too.
I want to.
All right, Barry, get your ass in there.
Fine.
You could have played a. Could have picked a better game to play though. Just saying.
No, we couldn't, Dave.
You could have. You could have chosen like that. You could have chosen that soccer game, or the golf one, or the one where we do the memes. That could have been fun.
We'll do meme ones after. God motherfucking damn.
Okay, thank you. That's all I ask.
Kaiser, you. Oh, Kaiser.
Kaiser ain't
Kaiser
here.
ain't here.
Where'd he go?
That's all I ask. To play
He
the
stopped
games
Blazing
that are
Gates and he
actually
got the
fun.
fuck out of Dodge.
You want to know what I want to do with that that copy pasta?
What you wanna do,
What?
boy?
What?
Make one that's about Scout mains because I just fucking hate Scout.
Oh, there you
Oh,
there you
look,
are,
I've
yeah,
Kaiser.
turned. Yeah, sorry about that.
Kaiser, get
Time-
over here. We're
Kaiser,
about
get
to
your
play.
Time
ass
for
Bill.
blazing of the meme.
How do I? Oh fuck! There it is. Oh no, Zeno, you posted the Dagoth one.
Yeah, I know. Every time I see that, I just have to. I love that one. The Dagoth one's the funniest.
Ugh.
I wish
So-
15. I wish 15.ai was still up so that I could do the. So I
Oh,
could do a
people don't
similar-
use 15.ia for that stuff. They use like a different one.
I know, but like, I wish it was back so I could do one with heavy. Saying
I think 5 is the maximum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Would it be funny if Megatron said the N-word?
Yeah.
Yes.
He would know. The best part is that he would not know what it means or what it implies. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh no! What have I done?
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
don't think you would. Honestly, I don't think you would care.
Oh yeah.
I
that's a
mean,
good
I don't
point.
know, man. I mean,
Oh,
who
wait,
knows?
shit.
You never know. Fuck.
You're gonna get cancelled, Megatron.
By the way.
Shut up, Starscream!
By the way.
Shut up, Starscream! Go back to
Wait,
your
what?
cage.
Matter, you didn't decide.
You can't keep me here forever.
Oh, by the way, can I just say that I love that the way that the text cuts off on my name. It says "very funny D."
And mine's just American.
It just shows very funny dot for me.
Had a fiery hair and a turbocharged backpack.
And the Kaiser's is American Doctor.
Yep.
American Doctor.
Pay me $5,000 to fix your toes.
Choose something better.
Okay.
Pay me 10K to fix your dick.
Take your time.
Oh shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll have water.
Hey, Mensch.
That's my very special.
You know that you always make sure you use up your easy cards first when you do this, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have a good night,
shit.
Steven.
Good night, Steven.
Later, Steven.
Merry
Steven.
Christmas.
Fuck
and to
you.
all a good night.
Oh, good.
You can't keep me in here, Megatron.
That fucking moment from the show makes me laugh.
Battery, choose a card. Thank you.
Okay. The fact they fucking just screams for no reason. Like Jesus Christ, Screamer, you're just it's a little cage. Big deal. We've all been in cages at some point.
Spite
have
all
we?
my rage, I'm still just Nicolas Cage.
I am full of Nicholas rage.
With a head of fiery hair and a turbocharged
Nicolas
backpack. This show
What you have,
overuses whip
Red?
cracks.
I mean, it's
Show
true.
reuses whip cracks. Why did
It
that
gets
make
annoying
me
that
laugh?
I wish I would kill myself.
I want
Grass,
to fucking guy
grass,
kill me,
grass. I'm gonna
please.
mow up the grass.
I'm gonna go touch some
Oh,
grass.
join. Oh, Pingu. Hey, Pingu.
We're playing some
Battery pick
lazy
color.
blades.
Hey,
Dude,
fucking
battery
hell.
choose!
I will choose.
Well, I picked a shitty time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You're all playing Blazing Eights.
No, yeah, you can still play, bro. I'm actually gonna boot up Yu-Gi-Oh after this since I finished my.
I'm
animation
just
Alright.
doing art stuff.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that reminds me, Kaiser.
Mensch, are you like reading my mind?
That reminds me,
what?
Kaiser. Guess what deck Pingu experienced last night?
Dark Magician.
By
Actually,
the
yes,
way,
several times.
by the
Or
way,
True Draco.
No.
Sun deck.
Kaiser, what deck did you really hate when you were figuring out Master Duel?
Striker and Flaunderies.
Second one.
Kaiser.
Oh.
Flaundle these nuts.
You mean the fucking deck that's used by maps?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It uses maps. It uses maps.
Kaiser, which one of the three people who made the joke were you? Because I want to know which one just for sure.
If you just look at the account, it's obvious the one that Mensch follows.
Oh, the one you mean? Oh, Denarcia.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll block just the other two.
The what?
The what?
My Twitter account.
I didn't even know you had one.
Same here.
You follow it.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah,
Mensch, do you have something that can prevent
Yeah,
loss?
yeah. I'm
Never
just
mind,
gonna-
Patrick, help us.
I'm just gonna block those other two.
Make it red, Mensch. If you can make it red, make it red.
I can't.
Why the fuck do you need to block
Make it
that?
pure
I have
red.
two. Yeah, I have two.
Make it purebred
To
like a
what?
horse.
For these nuts.
Part of the
and,
cards.
should,
Woo! What are the cards?
Part of the
What are
card.
the cards?
That's my line.
Loser! You're a loser! Make it red.
I can't.
Fuck.
You're a real loose. Let's be honest. The Yu-Gi-Oh intro
Damn it.
slaps genuinely.
Yep. No argument here.
Is that like isn't that the 4Kids opening? Is there like a different opening in Japan?
Yeah, the original Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those anime that's had multiple English theme songs. The most popular one is Warriors, which was season 3's opening. It was so popular they were like, okay, we can just keep to this for the rest of the show. Yay! Shit!
How does that one
We
go? I
should
don't
have
think
executed it. What we could have done is I could have swapped my hand with yours, Kaiser. Then you could have swapped with Battery. And then Battery could have swapped with Uncle You. It
would've
would have
been so
been
funny.
great.
It was,
Okay,
Kaiser.
okay. I was
Yeah.
looking at my old Sea Spray
So
model.
now,
You know
that
what I
you
just
brought up-
noticed?
now that you brought up Johnny Test, I want to make a mod for TF2 where it's the disciplinary action, but it's just Johnny Test's whip cracks.
Also,
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Do you
Battery,
hate
like
yourself that much?
you really should save those cards.
Oh, by the way, Mensch, you know about that old Sea Spray model I made?
Yes.
I just noticed something about his face. Apparently,
It's not a
I
femboy.
didn't notice this. I didn't notice this until I took a closer look. But apparently, I turned his fucking faceplate into an underbite because he has teeth jutting out.
Okay.
Yeah, look. It's such a small detail.
Fucky.
Oops.
It looks like that thing that Patrick does with a lot of his drawings sometimes.
Oh yeah, the Patrick signature
The
iconic.
Patrick underbite.
Speaking of
The
iconic,
Patrobite.
Oh, he also has a mouth too. It's just I never gave him mouth morphs.
The Campbell thing.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
you know, like,
The grade A under
Special.
underbite.
speaking
Patrick specialty.
Speaking of iconic, something tragic happened. You know my water bottle that makes the funny noise?
What?
What happened to it?
The top broke.
Ooh.
What? No, I can't make the funny. I can't use my funny.
No, this is good. This is good, Kaiser.
yeah,
Why?
This is good.
I love this.
Why is the bottle breaking good? I do not
No,
understand.
don't pay attention to what we're saying.
Good.
It should be
Let's keep it
something
that
that
way.
the bottle must be mourned, not.
The bottle should be more.
Yes, just keep talking. Keep talking.
This is an example of what we like to call the reverse Sicilian cum gambit.
Oh, nothing.
Remember, Mensch, always make sure to use up your good cards first.
Always use
I
up
love
your
shading.
shitty
I love
poo-poo card.
shading in this art program. I also love the fact that I do simplistic shading and not
Hey, Mensch, trying to make it red.
complex shading.
Trying to make it rain, baby.
Oh my god, yes.
Battery, if you've got a skip turn card, now's the time to use it.
I really don't. Sorry.
It wouldn't be wise to use it now, Kaiser.
No, you should make it red again.
We gotta make it rain on them boys.
You better hope whoever this goes towards is not one of you, Battery or Uncle You. Keep it red.
Okay.
Yeah.
My boys are being cute. Look at themselves on
You
my
can't
phone.
make me play Blazing Age forever, Megatron!
Cat? Where cat? Oh, cat.
Keep it yellow this time, Mitch. It's good.
Why is it that every time you say blazing eggs, it makes you sound like you say blazing eggs?
Oh. It looks like I know who my target is. Thank you for skipping me.
It was the only yellow card I had.
Have a card.
Thank you for releasing me.
Thanks.
Thanks for releasing
Free
me.
cards for
Spyro.
everyone! As you can see, me and Mensch have the hierarchy at this moment.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You alright, bro?
No! Why would you change it?
We were having so much fun.
Make it yellow somehow.
Until you
Oh, it's out of cards!
Until you came
What?
around and made this game duty.
That's possible?
Yeah.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming.
I can't draw. I can't do nothing.
Mensch, we have won! Let's have it run out and see what happens.
Yeah.
Can't you just pass?
There's no pass button.
It's at the clock. We broke the game.
Let's see what happens.
The Chihuahua is very.
Oh,
what? Gave us more cards.
All right, Mensch, try to keep it in this rotation.
He is a very He's a very generous Chihuahua.
Or if someone is able to switch it, I can then switch it back.
Amazing how you guys have this super detailed strategy when both of you have like comically sized hands.
Oh, there's a reason for that, but you'll have to wait for that. Right, Minch?
Yes.
Ah, I love mind games.
I love chihuahuas who give
Make
me
it blue,
cards.
Minch, if you could, my friend.
Make it blue.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you, Uncle You.
Cool.
Okay.
We like you, Patrick. Don't come to school tomorrow.
I'll even go to school.
Dude,
I'll even go to school.
My turn.
Oh, you whippersnapper.
You fucking cuck.
We like you, Patrick. Don't go to school tomorrow.
I'll
We like
even go to
Patrick.
school.
Don't go to school tomorrow.
Alright. Battery, I don't trust what Kaiser has plans. If you have a skip turn card, now's the time.
I don't have one. Sorry.
Oh, you are playing right into my plans.
I don't care.
Oh my goodness gracious. Mensch, what color would you like?
Blue!
Blue it is! Oh! Oh, Mensch, what color would you actually like it to be?
Cyan.
The green one, right?
Green.
My favorite color is yellow. Oh.
Uncle you do realize by you changing the route, you are now sacrificing your friend to save your own skin.
Your own skin.
Mm.
Have a go with your friend.
There are no teams in Uno, sir.
There is no I
There's-
in team.
There's no T in Uno.
there's no I in you know.
There's no tea in Bossing Say.
Bussing. I mean, I
I
guess you're
will
right.
keep it going.
There is no.
There is no T, E, A, or M in you know.
And there is no and there is no femme in boy.
There's no
Fuck!
There's no.
Not with that
But there is-
attitude. There's
Oh, perfect! Mensch,
There
if
is
you can
no
keep it
femme in
blue,
boy,
I will
but
be
there's
ever
femme
so
in
gracious.
boy.
There's no bussy in Bossing Say.
Oh my god, I have so many good ones.
Always make sure to use up your good ones first.
Bussing Say. There we go.
Keep it blue, my friend.
Yeah!
Oh, you rascal!
So is the purpose of this just to keep everyone with like as many cards as possible now?
You will see, my feminine friend. You will see.
I want to play the new event, Master Duel.
Right. This is exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! If
Blue,
you
my
drop-
friend, blue!
Yeah, I summoned the yellow eyes red chihuahua.
I was gonna no. Let me finish. This is exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! But if you're
Send it
playing
back
against
my way.
This poor fellow, Uncle You, trying his best to keep it so that he will save his own skin and sacrifice his own friend's skin. How cowardice of you!
I'm just using the cards that word.
That's
Me
what
doing
you
that
sound like a
one-
fool.
Me doing that one strategy, it broke Kaiser and made him the super villain.
I have learned the best way to play this video game.
Hey, sorry, I was messing with MMD.
You should have
Is
kept
that-
messing with MMD.
Well, focus, bitch.
Trust
Make
the
it
plan.
blue, my friend. Oh, green's also
It's
good.
just that I
Trust the
really
plan.
don't like this game.
Ah, choices, choices. Mensch, do you have one of those funny switcheroo cards?
Yes.
You know what? That's fine then. My friend, Battery. It's been a good one. Oh, I shall save it one more
I
time.
don't care. Fuck you.
If someone can make it blue, I shall be ever so gracious.
I can do that. If I could.
Yes,
Big
don't
game,
worry, my
so-
friends. We are having a gracious time. No need to dilly-dally. No need to hurry up, even. We are on a perfect pace to victory, right, Mensch?
Hey Patrick, when's your birthday?
March 4th.
I am having a great time. What
March
about
3rd,
you?
said?
March 4th.
Battery, what are you
Do you
doing?
want to do
Sorry,
the disgusting
I
called
used to-
for your birthday on Saturday or
You
Sunday?
ass!
I really don't care about this. I really don't care
I'll
about
go
this
with
game.
either or because like Saturday's the day that I'm going to New York, so I think Sunday will probably be a good day.
Okey-doke.
Blazing Age is the gayest game ever made. I'd rather
Then I'm
you
sure
more
you'll
time
have.
to
That's
prepare.
is that why you're so good at it?
Do green battery, do it,
I'm not-
please!
Okay,
I
fine.
get another call to
Fine,
spite
sure.
him.
But yes, Uncle Yo, I think Sunday will probably be a good day.
Okay.
Oh!
I like
Oh, don't
Sunday.
worry, that's fine. I want him to do it that way.
That was the plan all along.
The game was.
I wanted to stay this way. After all, you do have one of those switcheroo cards, right? The trade hands card.
Yes, the funny.
The
Perfect.
game was rigatoni all along, Luigi.
Hey, battery.
Hmm?
Have fun.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh.
Port.
That's the opposite of blue.
I don't care. I don't care. I just want to play the game horribly.
And you are natural at that, aren't you?
Yes, because I don't care.
Man, could you make it cyan or blue, please?
Oh, sure.
Green.
Either one
blue,
works.
Orange.
Ah, yes, perfect.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Whose mirror is the card though?
Mensch, who would you prefer to trade hands with?
I don't know yet.
I want to cut off my own hands and eat them.
What?
That's what Blazing Eights does to people.
Yeah, it's just this game rots my brain more than my brain rots itself.
Rots your brain.
It rots
I would
my
say
brain
it
faster than my
enhances
brain
your
rots naturally.
critical problem-solving skills, in my opinion.
Yes. No shit, Sherlock. Or maybe it's just because I really don't care about Blazing Eights so
You
much.
have just been of the opinion that it rots your brain, and now suddenly you're saying, no shit, it's good at solving critical skill problems?
Yes,
Make up your mind!
What the
It's
fuck are you
serious.
talking about?
Look, this game is making my head numb. Okay.
Oh.
don't
I
even know
hate
what
to. I hate to. I hate
Oh.
to interrupt.
Try to end it.
Wait, wait.
I hate
Sirius.
to interrupt.
Hey, Mensch, could you
Wait,
try to make
hold
it
on.
more
What's
easy in
up?
the future?
Kaiser, serious. What's up?
Guess what package of game where you get to think with portals is now $1.48 on Steam.
Portal.
Old news. Oh.
Sick.
Both Portal 1 and 2 are now $1.48 on
Nice.
Steam.
Yeah?
I'm absolutely getting this right now. It's
Wait,
both.
You go
It
for it.
happens. That happens a lot, doesn't it?
It happens on their anniversaries.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Still cool.
It's either anniversary on one of the games, or it's like, I don't know, a birthday or something.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Confirmation. It is now in my library. Hell yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, big.
Now I'm thinking with portals.
Mensch, I'm not
I
quite
gotta,
sure.
I gotta play Portal 2 some more. I only finished the first one.
I have another one of those dastardly cards. Would you want it to keep it this route? So that you can trade hands with.
Let's try to end it. It's been going on for a while.
Yes, please, my God.
I've got a better way of ending it. Quit the game.
Yeah, let's play. Let's play.
That's
the
what a
meme.
quitter would do. Are you a
Let's play
quitter?
the-
Don't even
I
answer
will
that
be-
question. You
Let's
probably
play
are.
the. Let's play the meme gift game instead. Maybe
I
after
know you're
this.
a pussy.
Be right back. Or actually, no, I'll stay on the
Well,
line.
no, I want to see this completion. At
I will
least.
play.
No, let's complete this game, then we do the meme gift. Is what I meant.
Oh my god, I have to.
What the fuck,
Freeze,
dude?
Frogmire.
Freeze, Frogmire!
You're out past curfew and therefore in violation of local ordinance.
Riveting.
So are you.
You are a violation, Battery.
Stop violating
You're
the law.
violating my brain.
What is important is my mom.
What is important is what I'm gonna do. I just fucking hate this game and all of the cards in it.
Feasting
That's
on
my attitude towards this game.
feasting on my cock.
Feasting on my balls.
Carcass of discord.
I
Feasting
just
on
fucking
my
hate the social media platform and the worms feasting on its carcass.
and
Feasting
the
on my
worms
pussy.
feasting on my cock.
And the
That
worms
game is
feasting
fucking
on its
lame.
pussy.
Patrick. Oh,
Sorry, people like you
Yeah,
don't get a turn.
Alright,
That game is fucking lame, and the motivations behind making it are also fucking lame too.
it's just a.
Considering it's literally the same motivations that they had for Postal 1, I feel like that's kind of a...
I think Postal 1 was a little bit different. Postal 1
Postal
was
1 was nuanced.
You literally go around killing people because you think everyone's out to get you. That is the
No,
least nuanced reason I have ever seen for
it's a
video
little
game.
bit better than Hatred, because Hatred is just a guy who hates everybody, while
Yeah.
Postal's about a man who's like gone insane.
I am
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
one
don't
who
get me
hates-
wrong. Like
I'm-
it's definitely a lot better at telling that whole like kill everyone story. But at the end of the day, they're both just fucking top-down games where you shoot people.
I am the
Yeah,
one
but-
who
yeah,
hates
but at
and
least-
also masturbates.
Yeah, the
Postal 1 still does it better.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
hatred is just nihilism for the sake of nihilism, and that shit makes me angry.
Man, you have so many cards.
I hate nihilism for the sake of nihilism. That's all I gotta say.
Do you
Okay.
also hate it when people just reverse the card when you just used like probably like the last red card in your hand?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, would you look at that?
My brain
Hmm.
turns off when I play this game because I'm just not interested.
Your brain always turns off.
Only when I want it to.
Free.
I can be nasty, but I don't want this game to go on any longer.
Oh, please,
Yeah.
I insist. Please
I'd rather play
do
the
it.
gift game.
Oh,
'Cause I
why
could
is it
always-
so hard to draw this part of the body.
All right,
What, the penis?
It's up to you guys who I dump my hand onto, because you know exactly what I'm going to do next.
Let's see here.
It is up to
Who's-
you.
Who's been the most whiny about this? Patrick or Uncle You? Patrick or
Uncle you,
I thought I was the one who was complaining about the game more.
Patrick.
Well,
I'm
I already
gonna
did it
pass
to you. You've already been
Patrick,
punished.
I'm gonna pass my hand
Okay,
on
thank
to you,
you.
then you pass your hand on the battery.
I could if I. Well, actually, that's a good idea.
Alright, here you go.
My body is ready. Thank you, Minch.
Look at the little feet. What the fuck? What's with all these cards? Never get this many cards.
That's what you get for being such a pussy.
I don't care. Well, fuck you. Oh,
Make it blue. Thank you.
Boo.
No, I like red better.
Thank you.
make it
I
blue,
declare
make
blue.
it blue. What
Man,
would
you should make
do
it
if you
red.
had a poo?
I would if I could.
Dread. Oh. Well, that's
A
comedic.
little mensch that could.
Keep it blue.
You should make it red or green.
What would you do if you had a big blue?
What would you do if you had a big blue?
I can't believe
Man.
it. Battery just made one of Bob's jokes funny. That's insane.
Like blue
Thanks.
balls.
I just
You hear
took
that,
a-
Bob? Wait, no, the stream's not still going, is it?
It is.
Stream's still going.
I just
Okay, good. You hear that, Bob? Fuck you.
Just JK.
okay.
What would you do if you had a big
What would you do?
What would you
had a
do
big-
if you had a big boot on your neck when I smashed down onto it?
Anger management, sir.
I will manage your eyeballs with my thumbs when I put them in there.
What would you do if you had a big boner?
I would spearhead your fucking chest, piercing your heart and turning it off with my penis.
That's a very short penis then.
That's cool.
That requires a very long penis. What are you talking about?
I said a
Keep it
short
green.
penis.
The joke is the. Never mind. You wouldn't get it.
Are you keeping me from this
Jordan,
joke?
I will gatekeep you
man.
harder.
Hey man.
Oh my god, this game is going on forever.
Battery, make it green.
Perfect.
I did that right before. I clicked.
Hey
that
man, you
before
should
even
make it
said
green
anything
or a
about green.
6.
I can't.
No,
Battery,
that's red. Fuck, my bad.
battery, make it a 3. Or skip turn. Or ace.
You should make it green.
How do I skip? How do I skip?
Use the one that has like a skip turn. Or just don't make it green or a 6. Okay, thank you. Thank you, battery.
Oh.
Matt died. Oof.
What color was it you needed?
Oh.
Blue.
Oh God.
I can do.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, that works too.
You know, you should really rename the stream, Uncle You, to the most long-ass game of Blazing Heights ever.
The longest game of Uno ever played.
The longest Uno that ever Uno'd on the planet Uno.
Battery, make it blue.
Okay, fine.
It doesn't matter what color you make it.
I've got a better idea. I
Because it is mine.
I have a better idea.
I can still
Blazing
work with
Eight.
this.
The worst stream.
Nah. I don't know what.
I'd
I don't know
rather-
what would be my worst stream.
I want to do a gift.
Wait, what was your worst stream, Uncle You?
Well, you did title that.
The one where he forgot to turn on his mic for the whole thing.
Okay, that was
I've got another one. I've got another one. The one where we all played Minecraft and then everything went to shit fuck.
Oh yeah, I know exactly
That's
what we're
just like every
not
time
talking
you
about,
play
and
Minecraft.
unfortunately, we can't bring that up on stream. Ugh.
Oh Wait, my what?
gosh.
You
Wait,
know.
why can't we bring it up? What
the-
happened?
Do you not remember? That was the one where a certain somebody who's no longer with us started typing hard RN words in the text chat in the server.
Whoa.
Was it?
Oh.
Let me.
No, no, no,
let me
don't-
guess.
don't-
It was
don't
that
say
guy.
that.
It
No.
was that
Say it.
guy. I'm
It
calling.
was-
I know who it is, but I'm calling him that guy.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah. Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
killed me and stole all my stuff.
That guy killed my grandma.
It's because that guy killed my grandma.
Okay.
Scene killed my grandma. Okay.
That's.
idea.
I'm glad that's
Oh.
become a meme. That shit is funny.
I do not remember his username anyway, so I'm just gonna call him that guy from now on.
Okay.
I remember his username because
Don't
I built.
don't say his name.
Well, I'm not going to. I was gonna say I built a pretty nice house and he fucking burned that shit down.
His name was
It's
Mitch
me,
Connor. There.
Yeah,
His
it was
name-
me.
I've got a better one. His name was Baxter Stockman.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
Yeah, guys, it was me.
His
who did
name
all
is
that.
John Doe.
You should make it blue. Oh.
His name was Rob Paulson, the cartoon voice actor.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is
Voice
Criminal.
of the
Criminal Suffering.
Criminal.
His name
When
is
we're
Robert Phillips.
up.
Criminal. No.
Okay, if
Criminal.
you
criminal.
guys have any way to turn it green, I can end this.
No.
Everyone's just
want to
unwilling
say
to
the
make that
end.
happen.
I want to play the gift game. I'm slapping my belly with rage.
Mensch, I
I
will.
want to play literally anything else. I want.
Mensch, what is the card you have? I will make you win.
Green.
I'm retired.
Someone make it green.
Battery.
Yeah!
It was my bullshit, boy.
Freedom.
My
I want to play
Look,
this. Master Duel.
long
My
enough. Can I
bullshit
join the next
tactics
one?
work.
Wait. No, I'm out. I'm out.
Stop the
The
game.
prince
Leave.
is out.
We must.
The
That's what I
bullshit
call it,
tactic
teamwork.
work.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Have a good
Fuck you.
night.